This distancing from the man draws him in. She wants to be reassured that he still loves her. In other words, it's exactly the situation men often describe. She pushes me away but doesn't let me go completely. That's not the case here. Why? There's an external catalyst in the form of another man. Then it turns out that she's overwhelmed by feelings for her ex. If we're talking about ex-boyfriends, the situation is as follows. A woman is only able to feel significance and consider returning to a man who left her in the past. That's the classic unfinished gestalt. He is unavailable to her. She wants to be with him. To her, he's like that dessert sitting on the top shelf of the fridge, so desirable, but just out of reach. Yes, often women don't tell the truth. That is, a woman might say, yes, I left him myself, when in reality, the man was just pushing her away psychologically, right? So it's just a formality that she left on her own. But in reality, it was the man's initiative, a forced decision. And the second point is when a woman says, yes, I'm disappointed in him, I wouldn't go near him with a 10-foot pole, which isn't true, not true at all. And then she tells him, forget about me, and so on. Then the guy writes, well, it didn't work out, so it didn't work out. We both messed up. So the guy thinks that he also did something wrong. Look, if we're talking about resolving this situation, what needs to be done? Of course, you can't really judge based on just 5 lines. That is, you need to delve into every situation. You need to feel it out. This is necessary. I'll give a general recommendation. Until the girl breaks up with her ex, with whom she's now started a relationship again, you shouldn't do anything. In other words, we don't communicate with her. And her ex will break up with her. Why? He just got some leftover interest, right? So, for example, they dated 6 months ago. He broke up with her. 6 months passed, some of the negativity faded, the feeling of being burdened went away. He thought she wasn't that bad after all. Or suddenly he found out that she actually has another boyfriend, right? A sense of possessiveness, so this will be fleeting. So is it 100% guaranteed that the ex will dump her again? Where will the girl go when her ex dumps her? She'll go back. Why? To cry on someone's shoulder. And this is where we bring her to the boiling point. Here we need to make it so that going back becomes problematic for her. How exactly we play this out depends on the situation. But under no circumstances should we take any active steps in the love triangle. The one who leaves the love triangle first is the winner. Right now, the author is able to leave the love triangle first, and we need to make her look like the one at fault before that happens. Let's move on. Hello. A little more